Hey, this is Phil Lilley, Lilley's Landing Resort and Marina on Lake Taneycomo. I'm going to do one cast today. It's Monday the 3rd of December. I boated up here just below Fall Creek. Water's off, no generation today at all. Little breeze out of the northeast, I think, maybe. Keeps changing, actually. It's in mid 30s, so it's pretty chilly. And I'm over on the shallow side, if you know where the big log house is, right there, Jim Stafford's old house. You know, I'm trying to keep my boat from drifting this direction. I'm way over on the shallow side, as you can hopefully tell. I have a little crackleback on. It is an orange, about a number 14. I'll put a picture of it up because it's so small. I know you can't see it on the GoPro. Got 6X tippet on, no float. Got a big midge hatch going on, real small gray midges. Fish are coming up all over the place on them. So I've cast this a couple times, caught a couple of fish. It's fun. No indicator, you just throw it out there. A little chop on the water is the best. Trying to keep the boat from drifting around. And I usually do a fairly fast, choppy retrieve, and they hit it. First one I caught was a dink. The second one I just caught is a fat, real pretty fish. And this one's kind of medium. Oh, he gone. Didn't break it. No, he didn't break it. Hook just came off. Played around with him a little bit too long. I'm not necessarily casting at fish that are rising, but because they're really rising all over the place. They're pretty aggressive. Nothing on that one. Sometimes I'll go fast, short strips, then I'll stop. Fast, short strips, and I'll stop. Caught 3 in a row. No, not getting a bite. A lot of times you'll see them chase it because the fly stays right on the surface, not on the surface, but just under the surface. So fish comes up and chase it, you'll see the weight behind it. And it's really easy to set the hook early and pull it right out of the fish's mouth. Usually you just when you feel pressure on it, you just lift the rod. He hooks himself. In fishing this fly, you do get a lot of short strikes, a lot of missed strikes. You can also use a soft tackle doing this. Looks a little different than a crackleback. Or you can put a little zebra midge under a float. It's another fun way to do it too. I just kind of lift my rod and skate it. Sometimes they hit it that way too. If I see him chasing it, I'll stop just for a second. That way he either has to eat it or he has to veer away. Well, shoot. This is tied with what they call furnace hackle. Oh yeah, they're just, I can see the midges on the surface and they're just attacking them. Oh, that was a bite. Let's see if it's it again. He swiped at it. He swiped at it again. Come on. 4 or 5 times is enough, I guess. There's a midge right in the vicinity flying around. And he was still after it. Now I'm just playing around with some retrieves. I'm losing my chop. Makes it a little bit more difficult to catch them if there's no chop, because I think they're a lot more leery. They can see the fly a lot clearer. Oh, shut my mouth. He hit it. Oop, he's after it. After it. I can see him flashing. There, it got him. Okay. He's been eating them. Not too bad. This is a lot of fun. Fishing like this, no indicator, just stripping it, getting to see the fish chase it or take it. It really is a lot of fun. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.